Take 13. Good day and welcome back. You're watching The Good News Is. I'm Michael Newsman. In last week's show, you heard a brief story explaining why I was wearing a makeshift neck brace. I'll get to that shortly. First, I must address the fact that one of my eyes is temporarily obscured. Once again, this is another injury related to my investigations. This time, a shard of glass pierced my eyeball during a demonstration of what happens after someone discharges a crossbow into a television screen. More will be reported on this story next week. The story of how I injured my neck in actuality has little to do with this week's story. As I said, I was on a behind-the-scenes tour of the Adelaide Zoo in South Australia when I was attacked from the rear by a two-toed sloth, one of the world's slowest, and in this specific case, oldest animals, managed to attack me and bring me physical harm and perhaps long-lasting damage, depending on which doctor I talk to. But I digress. The featured story this week revolves around the connections between the recent birth of a Malayan sun bear at the Adelaide Zoo and the discovery of a human infant kidnapping ring plaguing zoos across the globe. We warn you, this week's story is a bit more sobering than previous and future reports. We'll tell you all the details after the break. We'll be right back. Did we hire a new commercial supervisor yet? We've been having technical problems. Technical problems again, yeah? Yeah, I'm sure I got the script. Yep, here it is. Yeah, sure. Get me the chicken a la king. Yeah. As you may have realized and perhaps even expected, we are having technical problems. I'll be doing the commercial. One moment, please. You've just moved and you're getting nasty, unwelcome glares from your new neighbors. You weren't invited to your own new neighbor welcoming party across the street. Nobody told you garbage is collected on the right side of the driveway, and meanwhile, your trash has piled up on the left side and you have constant visits from ferocious raccoons and vultures. You've looked at every possibility fueling the hostile behavior and you can't figure it out. Look no further, your search is over. Here's your answer. Your lawn and garden is a horrendous failure. You missed in the fine print of your realtor agreement that a green thumb is a requirement of all neighborhood residents. Only you don't have a green thumb. We have what you need. Seeds of Steel garden products will sprout flowers and shrubs in any soil type. If our product fails, the final alternative is your church because you'll need divine intervention. Shouldn't this plant be alive? This is dying or dead. It's the only plant we have, I'm sorry. This is fake. Our interns can't even water our plants around here. Useless. Just let me put that back on the table. Back to the story. During an event that many zoos host, when a new mammal is born, it is brought out with keepers and shown to the public. Only the baby at the event isn't what guests think. At the recent event at the Adelaide Zoo for the newborn bear, a long-running hidden secret was exposed when that baby was accidentally dropped a short distance. Somehow, it was discovered that a human baby was inside what turned out to be an intricate Malayan sun bear costume. Of course, zoo visitors were shocked in horror. News stations swarmed the zoo, and the good news out of this bizarre story is Hundreds of stolen babies have been reunited with their families. The Adelaide Zoo, as well as zoos all across Australia, Canada, and the United Kingdom, had no idea babies were inside the costumes. A third-party corporation, BAZA Enterprises and Company of Regina, Saskatchewan, was reported as the company responsible for the baby kidnappings and will no doubt face the consequences. An odd, sad story indeed, but it does end happily with those reunited families. That'll do it for The Good News Is. Be sure to check us out in next week's show. Thanks for watching, and remember, no matter what the meteorologist forecasts, it's up to you to make your day a bright one. Goodbye.